Hi there, this is another video from Self-Reliance for All. Today, well tonight, because it's evening, we will be going over how to replace the low beam light bulb on a Kia Sedona. I think it's 2003. Anyway, bear with me as I will describe to you the steps and tools needed to do so. In the past, I tried to replace the low beam by having this whole unit inside. Tonight I try to take a different approach and look for another method that would allow me to take the unit out and work on a different bench easier, and having all of the parts needed to replace more easily available to me and easier to reach for them. So in order to remove this whole case, okay, we have to remove the expansion tank where the coolant goes, and the fuel line, the hose can sit somewhere between this hose that I guess comes from the radiator. Stick it in there with the end that goes in this end sticking up. Depends on how much coolant you have. So it's sticking up right now because if it was still in horizontally, it would overflow. So that's taken care of. We have 3 bolts. Okay, they're right here. We have 3 bolts to remove. One from here from the top. So this will connect to that with 1 bolt. Let me bring the light at a different angle. Okay, we have another bolt that connects these two. Where is it? That to that, and another bolt that connects see the one above and the one lower. If you can see it all the way in the back. I have a hard time handling the light in the camera, so it will connect that to that. So you have 3 bolts to remove. Once you have completed that process, you have to you're gonna have a difficult time with this little thing right here, this plastic thing, okay, that sticks out through the bottom right there. Okay, let me see if I can show you that. Might put this unit back in somehow. Kind of hard to do. See, but it's not quite in, but that's where it goes. I just have to shift it a little bit to the left. I'm not going to go through that because I had a hard time taking it out in the first place. Like I just said, I had a hard time taking it out. In order to remove that, you're going to use just a flat end screwdriver. It's one of these things where you have to pry one end. Where is it? There you go. See, on a dark background you see it better. So that's one end. You have to pry this one down, push it out, pry the other end in, and then it will come out. Once this end is out, everything besides 2 electrical connections that I'm going to show you how to remove, you're going to pull this end out first. Okay, so once bolts are out, that plastic end is out, and then the electrical connections, which are 2 electrical connections, are out. You're going to pry this end out, and slowly everything will come off. Now, about the electrical connections, easy kind of to remember. There is one here that it's this one, and it's the orange, so match them. This one will match by the color. Okay, so orange inside of both terminals. This side will go up, so it'll go like this. Okay, but this one needs to be removed right after you remove the hose that comes from the coolant tank. So coolant tank first, this connection, where is it? This connection, remove the bolts, then you have another connection, and the other end is green. It's a heart-shaped connection. It's easy to guide yourself by, so again it goes on this side. Okay, goes like that. So now we're going to move to the bench. in a second, and that will be covered in the second video. And I am going to show how to remove the connections inside in order to remove the light bulb. But I'm going to open it really quick, and this whatever this is with the yellow and the blue wires just comes out. You just pull it out. Alright, just pull it out somehow on the side. Now you want to make sure you take a picture of how these, I don't have an HD camera, so it's hard to see how these wires go, but as I will do it, I'm going to post the second video and tell you how I did it. However, always maintain the other light bulb in place before you remove, so don't remove both at the same time in case you have a hard time figuring this pattern out and guide yourself looking at the second one. So that being removed, I'm going to work on these, and after I put the new light bulb in, I will make a second video and share with you the little tricks and the order of which side goes in first. I've done this before, it should come easier now, especially that this unit is out, and at least I have an idea what I'm looking for, and I'm hoping that this will come very handy to those of you who have such a project to do it yourself on a Kia Sedona. Thank you so much, and see you in part 2.